everyone. Today I would like to read out the ninth chapter titled The Office from my manuscript, Machines Are My Best Friends. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or to real events is purely coincidental. The themes explored in this work are not intended to portray or represent any specific individual or community. I'll read out the chapter. Archana tried to switch off the laptop, but the machine quietly said, "Let it be, I'll be here." Archana looked at the machine and said, "See, I don't want to waste power, so I'll shut down the machine." The machine replied, "Don't you realize there is a star inside this machine, eagerly waiting to narrate and complete the story? When you're back home, I'll continue with my narration." Archana said, "I can't simply waste power, so shut down now. I want to take a photograph of you and me. I can show my husband that you are a laptop now." The machine said, "A selfie? I'll appear as a desktop in the photo." Archana got irritated and said, "I'm sure this is my imagination. Sandeep was right." The machine replied, "No, this is real. There's nothing untrue about the story." It added, "Look at my screen. Can you see the star Arjun waiting to narrate his story?" She said, "Yes, I can. Now pinch yourself and see if this is true or not." Archana followed the instruction. She knew this was not her imagination. The machine did have unique powers. Somehow, she felt drawn to its words and sat on her chair. "Okay, you continue with your narration. I'm not going out now." Archana asked, "What happened at the office? Did she acknowledge her love for you?" "That's a different story altogether," the machine replied. "I deeply cared for her. She had moved to another locality, far away from my home. Sometimes after office hours, I would quietly follow her from a distance for a short while. We were in the same team, but most of our communication happened through internal emails. Her emails were always very formal. She mostly kept to her work. I always wondered why she kept away from me. I had never harmed her in any way. I simply liked her and wanted to spend my lifetime with her, marry her, and take care of her." Archana said, "This is not just liking. I think you loved her." The machine replied, "Yes, I loved her, but she never gave me a chance to express it. She was always focused on her goals. In school, she focused on her studies. In college, she had her own set of friends and was not willing to mingle with others. She was very selective about her friends. At the workplace, she mostly kept to her work. It was always work and home. She had never really enjoyed life freely. She was always chasing her dreams. She wanted to be the best daughter to her parents." Archana asked, "How did you know that?" The machine replied, "I know every detail about her. Her growth in terms of her work was quite visible, and she was happy about it." Archana asked, "So she never liked you?" "She cared for me. Wait to listen to the story to know if she really liked me." Archana sighed and said, "So this is your love story. Do you think the script will become a popular love story that any producer or director will accept?" The machine said, "You wanted a clean love story, a human and a machine love story. So the machine has a love story and you are the human. So here it is, a human machine love story." Archana laughed at the innocence of this mischievous machine. She said, "Okay, go on with your story." So at the office, we did not interact much. Whenever I missed a deadline and she missed hers, we quietly helped each other. Then one day I saw her distributing her wedding cards at the office. I was shocked. I rushed to her and said, "I would like to speak to you." For the first time in so many years, Anamika did not get angry or upset. She said, "Can we meet after office hours?" I said yes. She did not give me her wedding card. While I was standing there, she called her mother and said, "Amma, I'm meeting Arjun after office hours. Please inform Appa about it." I could hear her mother's worried voice from the other end. Why do you want to meet him after office hours? You know that Appa doesn't appreciate this." Anamika replied, "I'm not meeting him alone. Vivek will also be around." Her mother sounded tense and said, "Why did you tell Vivek about Arjun?" She replied, "I did not want to hide anything from him. Appa is not going to like this. Vivek will also not appreciate this." Her mother said, "Amma, I can't lie to the man I'm going to marry. He has to know the truth about my life," Anamika replied. I stood there listening to the conversation between the mother and daughter. My eyes filled with tears. I asked her, "Did you ever like me, Anamika? I want to know the truth." She said, "This is office, Arjun. I'll speak to you in the evening." Vivek, my fiance, will also be around. I hope you don't mind. Arjun said, Yes, I do mind. I want to talk to you. Just the two of us. She replied quietly. If you just want to know whether I liked you or not, yes, I did. But we can never live a life together. Our social status is different. I do not want to go against my parents or do anything that might hurt them. And I'm sure I will never be accepted in your family because of the class difference. I want to live happily with my family. Arjun, I suggest you also get married to someone else and do not wait for me. We could still meet in the evening. In fact, I want you to meet Vivek, my fiance. For a moment, I felt the earth slipping beneath my feet. She liked me, and I wish this conversation had happened earlier. Maybe we could have been together for the rest of our lives. So, don't you want to give me your wedding card? I asked. She said, No, I don't want to invite you. It's not good for the two of us. You take care of yourself, Arjun. I will always be happy to see you live happily with your family. Arjun said, I hope you don't live happily with Vivek. I don't want you to live happily with another man. You still have time. Break the engagement. We can still be together. She did not say a word after that. She simply walked away. Archana said, I feel so sorry for both of you. Anamika might have just been more practical than you, Arjun. You shouldn't have cursed her. Then, did you get married? Archana asked. Yes, years later I did, the machine replied. There wasn't a single day when I did not think about her. I never troubled Anamika in any way, but silently I hoped she never lived happily with her husband. I also lived happily with my family. Did you meet her after her wedding? Archana asked. No, I did not meet her, but I'm sure she was not happy with Vivek. Archana asked, What makes you believe that she was not happy? My telepathy works when it comes to her. Otherwise, how would the two of us meet with the accident on the same day at the same place? We both died at the same place and at the same time. Our cremation also happened at the same time and at the same place. Our souls felt liberated and rested in graves next to each other. Then she expressed her desire to stand next to me. Our souls rose to the sky and transformed into stars. And now here I am narrating this clean love story of Anamika and Arjun. Did you like this story? Archana smiled and said, Yes, your love story is clean and beautiful. It's different and nice too. Then she asked, Are you sure it's Anamika's soul in the grave? Yes, the machine replied. I know it's hers. Can you share her address with me? This is just to validate the fact. I'll definitely present this as a fiction story, but it's always nice to create a fiction story that seems real. The machine shared the address with Archana. Archana said, Thank you. I will not power off the machine today. Neither do I want to prove anything to my husband. You get some rest. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye. Take care. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comments section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.